Hello, scholars. Welcome to your first day of Science Online. It's such a weird format to get this started with, so bear with me with this process, and I assure you that everything will go as smoothly as possible if you stay with me. This is a pre-recorded video, so this isn't exactly live, but this will be the format of how our live sessions will be for now. This video and the other videos I will be posting daily are instructional videos of exactly how to complete the day's assignment and also the little details in between, like my expectations, our activities, so on and so forth. But today, my focus isn't solely on our objective for today. It's also to let you know how to navigate Google Classroom, which is the main hub of where you will find all the information you need about our class. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen. Should look like this. Share. Here we go. I'm sharing my screen right now, so you're seeing what's on my laptop screen. So I'm going to go into a classroom. This is a proxy classroom, so an example classroom. And today, you'll find that I've posted a number of things. And these things are really important for you to read because this has everything you need to know about what's going on for today. So today, obviously, is Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. And today's goal is we're going to define the levels of an ecosystem. And I've given you instructions on exactly what I need you to do in order to be successful today. First, we're going to create a new section of notes titled Ecosystem Organization, Level of Ecosystem Organization. So obviously it says I need to create new notes. I have my notebook here, and I am simply going to begin the new notes. I'm also going to be writing the focus question, which is the next step of the instructions. Our focus question is how are ecosystems organized? And if you could already guess, this is a focus question that will answer by the end of today's class. So once I got that all written out on my notebook or on some set of notes that I will return to, especially once we're back in the classroom, I'm going to go on to the next step, which is step number 3. Open the assignment titled Ecosystem Organization Reading. Now, every single day, I'll be posting everything you need, including this video, at the beginning of the day. Now, all the assignments and all the instructions will be posted at 8 a.m. every single day. But the live instructional video that you see right here will be posted during the time that I have for live instruction. I believe that's something like, let's see over here, 8:35 to 9. So it'll be posted at 8:35 a.m. every single day. Now, I have a video here titled Proxy on YouTube. Obviously, you will be clicking this video right now on YouTube for today's assignment. And that video is simply this, me telling you what you exactly need to do for today. The benefit of having this video online and on YouTube is its replayability, and you're able to pause, rewind in order to hear again what I say. So this is to minimize anyone being lost during my instruction, which means if you have a question, I would simply ask you, hey, have you looked back at the YouTube video for today, the live instructional video? If you said no, then I would move you to that direction. If yes, then we can have a conversation during my office hours. And remember, my office hours are 8 to 10 and 2 to 4 every single day, meaning that you are able to ask me, whether it be email, whether it be through Google Hangout, which we'll talk about in a second later. You can ask me any questions pertaining to what's going on for today's assignment. assignments. Now, let's get back into today's assignments. We were off on step 3, opening the assignment. Now, for this class and what you'll see on your class page, you'll see that I've already posted the assignment reading. All you're going to do is click your copy and boom, it opens. And looking at your notebook where you wrote down your notes, you'll see that, oh man, this is where I'm going to answer my focus question. You're first going to read the short passage that asks you, how are ecosystems organized? Our focus question. And we can see a number of bolded words which are important, but you are to read this completely. At the end of this document, it's only 2 pages, you'll find a number of questions or vocabulary you need to define and provide an example for. Individual, species, population, community, ecosystem, and biosphere. Those are the 6 vocabulary terms you need to define and provide an example for. But to provide an example, and you can't use this, I'm going to go ahead and go through each one. Individual, let's say for example, I have humans. Me as an individual, Mr. Marambo as an individual, that's one example. As a species, we know that humans, Mr. Marambo, is a Homo sapiens sapien. As a population, Mr. Marambo, if we're looking back at the reading, population is defined here. Mr. Marambo can say the Homo sapiens sapiens in Paterson, New Jersey. Now the community could include not only the Homo sapiens sapiens, it could also include all the other insects, the other animals, the birds, whatever is included in the community. Now the ecosystem would be Mr. Marambo and all that other living stuff I just mentioned. In addition to things like my water bottle, this house that I live in, this notebook, abiotic factors. Lastly, on the screen here, we have biosphere. Now, biosphere is our world. We just looked at the micro level, and now we're looking at the macro level. The biosphere is one large picture of our world. Now, rewind what I just said if you need to recap examples of each level of an ecosystem. But remember, the activity today is this reading, completing the definitions of these terms, and providing an example for each term that is not the example that I just used. So going back to the instructions, we just opened the assignment, we just read and completed the required questions, and after completing the document, I am now going to answer the focus question in my notes. Now my focus question again is, how are ecosystems organized? Take this time to answer it in your notebook. Now, there isn't a function in order for you to turn and talk, but you do have the capability of discussing with one another. So I recommend you to discuss with one another. All right, after this reading, after hearing Mr. Marambo talk about this, okay, how are ecosystems actually organized? What is the pattern here? Why does it start with individual and end in biosphere? These are the questions I need you to think about in order to write this. There is no sentence minimum or maximum for this question in your notebook, but I do expect thought and effort put into this. Now, after you've answered this question in your notes, how are ecosystems organized after giving it some critical thought, like, okay, why are there 6 categories? Does it go individual, species, population, community, ecosystem, and biosphere? I am now going to submit the assignment. And obviously, I can't show you how to submit it right now, but each of you have a copy of the assignment. Make sure you click submit. If I don't receive it, that means you did not submit. Now, after you've submitted, the last step, and the last step is the same for every single day, is your exit ticket. Now, this is really important for you to understand, because the exit ticket is how I calculate your attendance. So here I'm going to navigate to your exit ticket. Exit ticket's over here as a Google form. It opens up. Okay, this is the correct date. It is Wednesday, March 18th. The science exit ticket, I'll put my name, Mr. Marambell. What was today's objective? Just to recap, I'm going to go back and be like, what's today's objective? To define levels of an ecosystem. Did you achieve today's objective? Yes, I did. Yes, why or why not? Why not if you said you didn't? Why if you said you did? I have achieved today's objective, yes. Because I read the reading, that's one, defined the terminology, and provided examples of each level of an ecosystem. It shows that I am able to define the levels of an ecosystem. So tying it back to the day's objective, that's important. Now this is where your focus question comes in. How are ecosystems organized? Now, I not only had you write this in your notebook, but I'm also having you write it down for your exit ticket as a requirement. Make sure you type that as in the box where required. I'm just gonna write NA because I'll let you write what you think down on it. I'm not gonna give you the answer, but after I completed the exit ticket, this needs to be completed before 3:30 p.m. Remember that, not 3:31, not 4 o'clock, 3:30 p.m. Now, if you didn't notice already, all your assignments are due 3:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. So same goes with, how do I get rid of this? Same goes with your exit ticket. Make sure you submit this by 3:30 p.m. So I'm just gonna submit, record my response, yay. Just gonna wait for this to go. And at that point, you're complete. You are complete with today's assignment. Today's assignment was relatively on the simpler side because I want us to get used to this format. Everything, again, will be posted 8 a.m. every single school day, except for the instructional video, which will be posted 8:35 a.m. The instructional video is exactly this video. Today, your instructions are written out. Your assignment, the ecosystem organization reading, is posted. Your exit ticket is also posted. Now this video will be posted at 8:35 and I will be available for comment, feedback, etc. during the hours of 8 to 10 and 2 to 4. And remember, everything is due by 3:30 p.m. every single day. So that's it. If you have any questions, you know where to reach me. I'll go ahead and end this video, but I'll see you in the next session. Good luck, and hopefully this online thing, we get used to it. And before you know it, we're back in the classroom. Thank you so much, scholars, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.